What's going on, Xbox and YouTube? Now I have a question for you guys today. Is YouTube making gaming better as a whole, or is it making it worse? My personal opinion is I believe YouTube is making gaming worse, shallower than it's ever been, along with the microtransaction problem, but they both seem to be helping each other out. And what I'm really getting at, guys, is when I first started playing video games, probably 10 years ago, I started off on the original Xbox. Now, Xbox Live wasn't originally with the original Xbox. It came out later after the console had already came out. So we finally got Xbox Live. It took me almost a month to get a headset just so I could talk to people online, play Halo 2 with people, and actually talk to them. And boy, was I really excited when I finally got that headset, because it gave me an opportunity to finally come home from school or from work and vent and get ready for the next day of bullshit I was having to deal with. It was a really nice escape, and it was a good place to hang out with the awesome community that we used to have. And it was a good place to hang out and play games with your friends and meet new people and just bullshit or yell at somebody or pretty much have fun in any fashion you found possible. But nowadays, it seems like gaming is less about the community and more about making money and making something of yourself on the internet. Nowadays, it seems like anybody who is anybody is out there on a YouTube channel trying to make something of themselves, trying to make a brand, trying to make a name for themselves as a good video gamer, which is all cool, and I really do hope a lot of these people make it to where they want to be. But nowadays, there are literally millions and millions of people trying to do this, so the gap of, being able to actually make it is slowly getting smaller and smaller. And people like PewDiePie, LEA, T Martin, all of these really big top YouTubers that are pretty much sponsored by every major douchebag company we can think of, that being EA, the Call of Duty series publishers, pretty much anything that they do is somehow subsidized with a payment of some form or something that gives them, they get something out of it. They're not just giving their opinions out anymore for free. So basically that means the majority of the top YouTubers, you basically can no longer trust them or their opinion because it may be something they were paid to say. Now, recently I think it was Machinima and one other, Machinima and the Syndicate Project got paid, or Machinima paid the Syndicate Project and one other YouTuber $30,000 and $15,000 to talk good about the Xbox One way back before the Xbox One actually came out. And they have just ruled that what they were doing was actually illegal. But instead of actually getting in trouble for it, they just get a slap on the wrist because they were playing in what we call YouTube's gray area. Now, that is basically what a lot of this problem stems from, is this YouTube gray area. Like, for instance, right now Halo 5 is about to release, but if you go on YouTube, you can watch missions 1, 2, 3, and 8. You can go on Twitch and watch people live stream the multiplayer for hours and hours. And mind you guys, the game is not even out yet. It's 5 days away. So as an average YouTuber or a live streamer, that is 100% unfair. That was an unfair, unlevel playing field. YouTube used to be more about whoever had the best video and the best content got the most views, the most subscribers, the most attention, and that's the way it worked. It was a healthy, nice competition. If you were the best, you got treated like the best. But now you can make the best video in the world, and LEA or T Martin or somebody along those lines can come out with a video about shitting in a bag and get more views on it than you could get on your best video on your best day. And even if you could beat these guys, the only way to really do it is to level out the playing field. Nobody should be allowed, I don't care if you are, media, if you're press, or if you're somebody special, fine. You can have the copy of the game, but you are not allowed to pre-make videos. You should not be allowed to have the game 5 days or 2 weeks to 5 days early play the entire game, make YouTube videos for the entire game, every Easter egg, every achievement, anything and everything possible. The best loadout, the best map, the best camping spots. I mean, literally, you name it. Before the game comes out, 90% of this information will be out, just like it is every year for the Call of Duty series. So nothing about what I just said is at all fair. It makes other people and smaller YouTubers like myself kind of feel like we're getting stepped on, and it's not really the nicest feeling. So I literally poured my heart out into videos every day. I try as hard as I possibly can, but when I see other YouTubers that are already big and already have a name made for themselves literally getting views handed to them because they get games early, they get information early, they get to go on exclusive trips and flights and take, all this information in and go to the executives, which is cool and everything, but it's not fair. YouTube did not start that way. YouTube should not be that way. But the only reason YouTube is actually that way is because, you guessed it, there is money involved. Like anybody has ever said in anything ever, follow the paper trail, right? Well, the paper trail leads straight to the major YouTubers, and then straight from the major YouTubers right back to the major game developers. And it's actually becoming a part of games now. Like, games are literally becoming ruined over this live streaming, over YouTubing, because the games are being designed with that thought in mind, that this game will be put out on the internet so the game can actually look better than it actually plays, therefore deceiving millions of people into thinking the game they are getting is actually awesome, when realistically it's not. And it really doesn't help either when YouTubers are paid to say good things about the games. I don't even watch big YouTubers anymore. I look for the little guys because the little guys actually have an opinion. But YouTube and making money and the whole idea of becoming a PewDiePie is basically what they are selling now. If you've noticed, both consoles come with a live streaming app. The PS4 just got a new update that allows it to live stream to YouTube. They both have a share option. They both have a record option. They both are allow you to make your own YouTube videos and upload them directly from the console. They're not selling you on being good at the game anymore. They're selling you on the idea that you're going to look good playing the game. That's why, if you've noticed, at least I have in my opinion, Destiny has the most ridiculous amount of auto aim on the controller I have ever seen in any game ever. The new Halo 5 has a lot of auto aim on it. You can see it while you're watching people play on their live streams. The Call of Duty has a slight auto aim. Battlefield has auto aim. All of this, in my opinion, is just to make you feel like you're actually better at the game than you really are. Because if you were still just as good as you were on Halo 2, why aren't you that good anymore? I, for one, have been playing Halo 4, and I've been playing Halo 5, and I've been playing a lot of other new AAA title games that do have this auto-aim feature in them. But then when I go back to play Halo 1 or Halo 2 on the Halo Master Chief Collection, all of a sudden, I can't aim that well. And it's because those games don't have that amount of auto-aim. Sure, they do have a slight amount, but not a game-altering amount where it allows somebody with a completely broken controller, allows them to get a completely clean headshot on you. A lot of games now just make you feel like you're good at them, and then they make you feel good so that way you upload, and then when you upload, they get the free advertisement. The free advertisement turns around because other people are watching your video and you think the game is good, so inherently you are selling their game for them. So it's almost a perfect storm of just making money, and then you have fanboys that will defend anything to the ends of the earth, even when they know they are wrong. They will continue to defend their wrong statement until they are blue in the face. So it's perfect. Imagine if you were selling somebody, let's say, just for the hell of it, lemonade. And when they got it, they said there was no sugar in it. But then you told them as a fanboy, well, there is sugar in there. You just can't taste it. Right. But with that being said, guys, I hope I've opened your perspective up just a little bit on why I think YouTube is ruining gaming. And if I have, please remember to like, subscribe, and comment. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.